Filter for the Bozomobile. Where's the Bozomobile? Alright, this car I wanted to cut in half when I dented the fender. Then I realized I screwed up the doors, messed up, and scratched over here from car tint. Then this. You see what's wrong here? I always thought it was the door. See that gap? The huge gap? Oh, after these messages, dust cap pliers. Finally obtained dust cap pliers locally. Vim makes like the same kind for about the same price that I got these for. That was $40 they wanted. Like around like $30 for it, but they say they're lifetime warranty. They look exactly the same as the Snap-off one. Look at my crazy hair. Look at my crazy hair. And it was whatever. But I always thought this door was messed up. I thought it was a bad door, like factory defect, and they left it like that. I gotta go to bed anyway. It's like 1 in the morning, maybe later, 2 in the morning. It's not. I figured out what's wrong with it. See what they did? They drilled a hole for the trim in the wrong spot. So this needs to be welded, and that needs to be pulled out. You see where they punched it? There's a big dent there. That should have like not passed GM, but these cars were made in Texas, and the Texan people, I think they were morons. They just didn't build these things as good. Screw over there. So that needs to be. The screw actually needs to go up. Needs to go up. That needs to be welded. I can fix this door. If it ever was painted, I can fix that. Weld that. Weld on the other side. Move that up. Re-drill the hole. And it'll be good like this one. But that goes straight because Wagon. This door's fucked up too on this car. I want to fix it now that I'm in the bodywork. It's always been in. I remember one time my sister was a little kid. She used to sit on this side. I used to sit on the other side. I don't know how that worked. Just like was assigned seats. And one time this cladding got wedged in between the other door before it was sideswiped. So it never fit right, even well from the factory. And water comes in on the top too. It's tilted upwards to out. I thought when it got rear-ended, I thought the whole body shift on it. But it's not sticking out as much. And when these cars get rear-ended, basically this whole back gets shoved and you have a wider gap on the top and a skinnier gap on the bottom, and this one's kind of equal. It's maybe just throwing me off because the door's misaligned, but it really sticks out when these cars really bend easy in the back when they get hit, and this car was hit in the back. I wasn't there for that, but shitty paint job. Should bring it to Tim. Tim, the guy fixing the Bozomobile, says he got all OEM parts for it. I told Bozo guy about that. Make sure, man. Make sure. Even if your car is ever in a wreck, and the insurance company, look at my crazy here. The insurance company always wants you to use aftermarket parts, so they think they're cheaper. They think they're cheaper, but they are not cheaper. They are not. The aftermarket parts are not cheaper. What the insurance company has, they're in cahoots with a parts supplier somewhere in the state, and they actually list aftermarket parts for OEM prices, which is quite weird. I can get a GM bumper $250. They quoted one $326 aftermarket. Are you fucking kidding me? You fucking kidding me? You can get an aftermarket one for $120. Same thing. So they're marking up the parts, and they're trying to sucker the shops in to use them. It's such a big scam. Hold it. So you like it? It's such a big scam. It's a big scam. So that's savable. So that's cool. That's fixable. So if like this ever gets painted, I can fuck that up. And this is another thing down the road. Dent in the fender. Dent in the fender there. I got a big dent in the door. I keep kicking the door. I actually got like 3 dents in the door. I got a big crease in this door over here. I don't even think I can work that out. There's a big fucking crease that somewhere in there. Crease. So the car tint hit it. Goes all the way down. This thing's all banged up. I'm not worrying about the fender for it, but still I'm just bummed out about it. that's a big money to paint this car. Probably like $5 grand. You get a nice paint job on it. Like $5 grand. My friend Pete or Tim, I was playing with the O-ring with the Bozomobile. I should have just let it blow up last February. Like it split. Tim knows LS engines well. He's a Chevy guy. He's like 60 years old. Old guy, still working. So what you need in this lifetime, you need to find the old timers doing work. There's my shitty touch-up paint. Looks horrible. It has a divot in it. Right there. See, you see the line. You can see plain as day. This is not a big gash though anymore. You know, it is what it is. You know, this fender, like I showed you, it has a multitude of damages on it. Multitude of stuff. Yeah, that sucks. Fucking dogs. The dog pissed and threw shit all over his asshole on an outdoor couch earlier today. I say we just kill the dog and get rid of the dog. Send it to China. It's a really worthless dog. It's dumb. I'm not an animal guy anymore. So, you know, don't like me for it. I don't care. I'm just not an animal guy anymore. It's not my dog. So let's deal with that. This thing's a freaking mess. Look at this shit with the freaking trim, and that needs paint job. Yeah. You know, to get a good paint job, it's not cheap. You might as well just pay people to do it right, and the thing will be sitting there for like a freaking 2 months, but who the hell cares? It'll be done right. Like the bodywork guy with his Valspar paint. I don't know how that shit is. I don't know. They use it. Hey, I don't know. See, I saw this shit. It was like painted 7 years ago or something, and it looked awesome to me. I think it was laser straight still, so it didn't shrink down or anything. So, if you're doing something right, anywhere else you could get a Bozomobile, could have been around the corner. Not that I even care about the Bozomobile, but you know, they're gonna destroy the thing again. That's what it comes down to. They're gonna just destroy it. Next time the freaking thing will be on its side or something. And blame everybody else for it, and it's their fault. But yeah, this hood is, you know, it's a rough car. I really have to start using this thing so the miles add up to how fucked up it looks. It's not like a 48,000 mile car and the thing looks like it has fucking 200 on it. It's all banged up everywhere, you know. That's what it's coming into. So let's deal with that. That's a funny though. That does this now. I thought about that. It took me a while. It is fixable though. The whole freaking molding is. It's coming over to condo land. It can weld up that hole. Then we need a dent puller. We gotta lift that area up. Then we have to refit that hole, re-drill it, and then do body work. And it won't look shitty. I thought that door was gone. Or I was actually at a point too. If I would ever find like a good door. I was thinking about just swapping a fucking door. That would be a better thing, because it's really fucked up. Like when you look at that, it is. You see that dent over there? It's always been like that though. It's factory defect. It's like a penny that's defective. It's worth $1 million, but it's not.